I'm
We all
the
got
master of
this.
your own destiny.
Oh,
You are the
What is up,
master of your own
everybody?
destiny.
Welcome to another episode of the Run and Gun Podcast. I have no idea what episode we're on. I believe episode 4 or 5. We're
This
on
is
week 2 of
episode
the NFL,
5.
week
week 2 of the NFL and
five.
week 3 of
3 of college football.
so 5.
Yipper.
Yeah.
We're in the depths of it now. We're into the good stuff. Anyways, I'm Ace, dude on my that way. Damn it, he
I'm
fumbled the
JP.
lob.
Wait, what do you mean?
That was such a lag response, bro. No, I threw the lob up. It already fell down. Got picked up.
I mean, I
went the
thought
other way.
I said it on time.
Cut. Let's rewind it. Do it again. No.
All right, I'm Ace. Dude on my left is
I'm J Peeps.
It cut
dude
out
on
a
the
little
bottom.
bit. Mr. Sasser. What's up,
There we
everybody?
go. That's how you do
Oh, my bad.
it. Anyways, tonight we're gonna be talking about
And then, I'm J Peeps.
Yeah, there we go. Now you take it over.
And the mastermind, the brains of all this.
I already said I'm Ace. That's all good. Anyways,
Peeps.
yeah. Week 1 was over in the books. That was crazy. Another crazy week of college football was in the books. We're going to talk about all that tonight. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Coming up in this episode, we have previews of week 2 and week 3. What to look for, keys of the games, key topics, all the good stuff, picks. What is up, Troy White? Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing?
What's up, Troy?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. We have an interesting comment from Adam Silver. We'll talk about quick and hot topics before we head on out. But, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. We had yesterday's episode of the FAMU podcast. Make sure to tune into that. That was crazy. Y'all did 2.5 hours. I was watching part of that.
Look.
I have office hours, so I can't do that now. But,
Man,
yeah, if y'all was watching that, make sure you go back and check that out. That was good. But, yeah, Peeps, take the rest so we can get this intro rolling.
Let's do it.
Hey, this is JP.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
You are listening to
You are listening to the Run and Gun Podcast.
See, he turned that one up,
Alright.
guys. He actually nailed the lob on that one. Put it in nice and easy. All right.
Oh, of course. Actually, wait, let's start here.
I'm starting college football.
Actually, which one do you want to start with tonight?
No, let's start with the
All right,
Bulls. How about them
Okay,
Bulls?
so-
You mess
and
with
you
the
know what?
Bulls, you get the horns. We had
They
fried
came in
gator on
and-
Saturday night, boys.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
actually hilarious. Really, I have
my
not
goodness.
been that locked in watching a football game probably like in years minimum.
Me
Maybe
neither.
my entire life. I was so locked in that fourth quarter, bro. I was like, I don't know what is going on.
Thank you.
But we
Nico,
did call it.
for
We
that.
figured right on Dalton. You did call it right at 18. The
Yeah.
committee screwed them over.
did.
They should
Wait,
have been number
I
15
did.
or 14.
Did I actually?
Yeah,
say
you did
Yeah,
say
you called
18.
it. This is the AP.
I don't want to say I'm Lee Corso, but call me the next Lee Corso. I'm just kidding.
He's talking about his wife. I think he's talking about his wife. I hope he's talking about his wife.
I have no idea.
I hope that's the
I
other
don't
he's
know.
talking about his wife. But
I
yeah,
don't know.
kudos
Anyway,
to
but-
USF.
They got screwed though. They got screwed. Them, Utah, both of them, Indiana, 3 teams that should have been ranked
Okay,
higher.
thank God.
I don't know what school. What school did his wife go to?
I mean, I think it's fair, honestly, because Florida was 14th. Florida was 14th. USF or oh my God, Florida was 14th. Florida State was 15th. So I mean, I think this is a little fair because I mean, I'm not too sure how much better they are right now than Tennessee, Texas A&M, and Ole Miss. But again, you know what? We'll see. We shall see. Now, I will say also to a lot of Florida fans, what did me and Ace tell y'all?
They effed around and they found out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm Ace. I'm even going back further.
Oh, Billy Napier.
No. I'm going back further to when they won the NCAA tournament. Because remember, how everybody was all on them saying, you know what? Lead us, DJ Lagway. We are going. And you know what? Paused. I'm out. Everybody swore up and down. They were like, this is the year of the Gator. This is going to be like 06 and 07. I can't believe it. Remember that?
They used all their devil magic to get that championship in Florida.
I'm like, look, you'll go back to back in basketball because I do think that they'll win it again in basketball. But
yeah, that team's good in basketball.
Now football,
like, with Billy Napier, I will say this about Florida is they tried to win that game with DJ Lagway. They tried to make him be the one who beats Florida, beat USF. I mean, and like if they just kept giving the ball, they just kept running it, I think they would have been fine.
And then it's still crazy.
Not very good at stopping the run.
And this is true. They are a basketball school. As of right now, they are. And you look at things like this, Jacob Copeland is one player who did not want to leave Florida. He said, and then Jonathan Odom here treated a lot of his players like it too. Basically in 2023, while playing on half a leg, I got a concussion on this play. Not one this play. Jeez. Oh my God. After I didn't clear protocol after 2 weeks, they called me in and accused me of faking it. That's just the start of it.
That's terrible and all that, but I'm not even surprised that's something Billy Napier and them was doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, dude, what? That's crazy, man.
Like, Baugh, the dude Baugh, he had Jaden Baugh. This man had 18 carries, 93 yards. He was averaging 5.2 yards a carry, bro. The USF was not stopping that run game, really. Jacoby Jackson was 6 for 22, but he had a touchdown called back on holding. Like, beat USF it was like in a boxing match, right? You know, there was like a lot of soft punches, it was taking a couple hits here and there, but they're still hanging on, letting that rounds kept going to round 12. It's right there. UF tried going for the knockout blow on that cross. USF basically ducked it. They threw the ball on first down and third down, I believe, with 3 minutes left. UF tried going for the knockout blow with DJ Lagway trying to beat him. USF came right back. Came with a jab early on. Then you had the spit in the face.
And then another penalty, pass interference call, I think, on top of that.
All out on that one spot. Cost him there. And then the knockout came with the screen pass, and then Byron Brown just taking it himself the rest of the way.
Yep.
Now, with that, I bring up... Oh, whoa. That's not the one. Hold up. There we go. With that, I bring up history now. So this is actually pretty wild. I was at the game in 2009. And then I was at the Classic in 2010. I came back and found out about how that game ended in 2010 against Miami. And then, of course, Saturday. Yeah, 2009, 2010 were both BJ Daniels.
Yeah, I remember those games. I remember the 2010 team.
Because, that was the talk of all of it was, Matt Grothe wasn't going to play. And what happened was BJ Daniels, he went to Lincoln High School in Tallahassee, so he was going back home. So it was like a big, big moment. Plus, 2 years before that, USF had gone into Auburn and won. So and plus at this point too, that was the beginning of the end of Bowden era. This game to me told me, I was like, Bobby Bowden's not going to be back in 2010. He's not. Now Jimbo Fisher got it back in blood 3 years later, but that's neither here nor there.
We don't mention the Dalvin Cook game back in, I want to say it was 2016?
2015 and 2016.
Yeah, I remember Dalvin, man, he destroyed USF. Yeah, this is true too. Hey, man got a Super Bowl ring with the Seahawks. Can't hate on him.
Now, and see, that's part of it too, because they didn't want him. I don't think they wanted him as a quarterback. Because I think they already had EJ Manuel, who was a freshman at the time. But at the same time, too, it was like, yeah, like you probably wanted him to play running back or wide receiver. But again, he should have gone to Florida State. But when you give a guy an opportunity like that at USF, he's going to make the most of it. And this is the result you get.
He did pretty good. Made his way, won a ring. He did a couple key plays for the Seahawks, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He did not bad for himself. But anyway, back onto this with the victories. Honestly, that is pretty good for a program. I don't believe UCF has done this.
UCF has never beaten Florida State. UCF has. I'm not sure if they've ever beaten Miami. And then I know they.
I don't think they've ever beaten Miami. I'm gonna check, but I don't think they've ever beat them. I know they beat Florida, but I don't think they beat Miami.
Yeah, so I think Stetson did a long time ago. They have a victory over all three of them. But FAMU doesn't have a win over any because at the time, Florida State didn't want to play FAMU. Florida didn't want to play FAMU, and back then, all those years ago, Miami didn't want to either. But FAMU has a victory over Miami. Wait, so what? So UCF doesn't have a victory over Miami?
Nope. Only in basketball.
Okay. See, so USF's done something that even.
Yeah, they beat in the University of Miami in Ohio.
Oh wow! Jeez,
I'm trolling.
But who? Let me point this out here too. Will USF make history again as number 18? Because mind you, the last time USF was number 15 or number 18, and they went on, they played a number 5 team in the country. Granted, it was at home.
West Virginia. I believe I was at this game. I think this was 2007.
Yeah, this was 2007.
I had a feeling I was at this game. I was like 3, but I'm 4, but I'm pretty sure I was at this game.
I remember that I was in like, what was it? It had to be like third or fourth grade. I remember like so many kids. It was a Thursday night. So many kids got out of school early to go to that game just to go tailgate for it. And I was like, why are all these kids getting out of school early for this game? I was like, the game's out till 7. I was like, you got plenty of time to go, like, do what you got to do and go tailgate, and then you'll be back in school. Like, but the thing was, like, nobody was in school Friday. School was dead on Friday. But you talk about one of the greatest wins in USF's history. It was right there. Now, can they do it again? I do think Miami's a better team than Florida, and we're gonna find that out next week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
I think it might be another close game. Granted, as long as there, I don't know.
If Miami lets USF hang around, I think I know what Dalton's gonna say. I think
Oh, so this was also this was the year that they beat Auburn. They went. 07 was the year they went into.
They beat Auburn, and that's how they ended up as a 2.
Yeah, and then they beat Auburn in overtime. Yeah, they beat North Carolina. Oh my gosh, who else was it that they beat? I do know, but this was like the biggest one because I think they had Pat White on this team. But I do know, like I think eventually later on down the line in the season, like they went to Rutgers and they lost.
Yeah,
but they still, 2 years they were number 2 in the country, so even still, like all the more impressive. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to say it's not possible, but
I mean, granted, was it last season or the season before USF had a really tough schedule and they faced Alabama and they faced another SEC team
23.
And that was
they gave Alabama a go.
They gave Alabama a go, and it was close. And I was like, could this be a year where Alabama loses too?
It was starting to teeter that way
because it was looking in that favor.
Dude, it was sure Peter in there. Cause I was like, I don't know. Alabama's struggling a little bit. And even Saban admitted it too on College Game Day. What was it, like last week? saying like how USF's got a lot of kids that are gonna fight, and they play people tough. So
and they attack the ball. They're so aggressive. They don't even go for the player. They go for that ball.
They got that is definitely what they do. They just put head on a ball.
Yeah.
They put a hat on the ball. They don't go head hunting. They just go ball hunting. And then like somebody was breaking down the game. I can't tell you the exact place that said it, but they had said USF only had like 3 pressures on Lagway the entire game. It was all from the linebackers and DBs. I'm not worried about that versus Miami either, because as long as you get the bodies by Carson Beck's feet, he gets very anxious in the pocket and he makes really bad decisions.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter if you bring blitz or not against Carson Beck, because if as long as you get somewhere near him and you have a DB in the vicinity, you can take advantage of him.
Yeah, because he doesn't get out of that pocket quickly enough.
We've seen these kind of issues with him all throughout his college tenure in Georgia, especially.
Yep.
He kind of got away with it in Miami a little bit because CJ Daniels made that ridiculous catch. That one where he did that one-handed catch, that was in triple coverage. Just CJ Daniels made a better play on that ball than anybody on Notre Dame attacked the ball. They attacked him and left the ball.
And this game is almost sold out too, they said, for this weekend.
Yeah, this game should have been on ESPN or ABC prime time, but it's on CW, I believe.
Yeah, they claimed it early.
CW curse?
It's not called
the CW curse or something for the ACC networks on that.
I don't know if there's a curse or not, but I do recall them saying like CW claimed it earlier.
Miami lost to Virginia Tech, I believe, was it right?
Last season?
Yeah. It was Virginia Tech they lost to, right?
They lost
they beat Virginia Tech like through replay and stuff because the replay came back and said
I remember that. And Virginia Tech got hoed in that game.
They lost to Georgia Tech on ESPN. Because Georgia Tech, speaking of, which is funny too, Georgia Tech is
this week.
Dude, you beat me to it. You beat me
I'm sorry,
to it.
I did not know this was the next one we were going to talk about. That was in my head. I was like, Georgia Tech. Because they snuck out of there against Troy. They had trouble against Troy. Georgia Tech put belt on them, bro.
That's what got me going. I was like, look, like you again. Let's bring it back. Where are they at? 12. Okay.
12.
Yeah.
Like you're playing a Georgia Tech team that has nothing to lose. And Georgia Tech is notorious for upsets.
Mm-hmm. Ask FSU last year.
Oh no, Miami last year.
And FSU.
Oh no, I'm talking about early in the year. Like Georgia Tech beat FSU, and that just derailed the entire season, pretty much.
Oh yeah. No, I agree.
But also Miami. Yes, you're right.
Yeah,
Miami too.
Because Georgia Tech is notorious for ruining your season. Plus, I mean, Haynes King. If you struggle with Troy, and now you got to go see Haynes King in Atlanta.
Haynes King is gonna make a living as a Taysom Hill.
Yes, actually,
he's gonna make a living at it in the NFL. But Georgia Tech, Clemson, buddy. Yeah, y'all had trouble with Troy. Oof. I will say they did bounce back in the fourth quarter. Don't get me wrong.
If they lose,
I will say it's like a.
Out of the top 12,
I'd give Georgia Tech like 6. I'll give them 60-40. I'll be nice. I'll say, but I think Georgia Tech is my personal favorite to win this game.
No, I agree with you. And if Clemson goes down, which going into this game, I already thought Florida State was better than Clemson because after seeing what Florida State did to a very, very inferior team, I mean, usually teams throttle it down to 50. Florida State was going for 80 on their head, and I'm like, what? It ended like what 77-3.
Yep.
No, I was
11 TDs. 11 TDs. No, it was 77-30.
Because they were making jokes and said. Because I don't know if that was Troy, if that's Trey's school or not, but like they kept saying, "Oh, that's not okay. It's the other one then." But they keep saying like he's like, "Yeah, I'm leaving here with something," and they got out of there with the field goal.
Oh yeah, the team that they beat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Trey's team. Yeah.
Yeah. Sheesh. Long day. But they set themselves up because they were talking trash on Instagram before, like on Thursday, they were talking trash. So
you know what's the funniest thing though? It was back in 23, I believe, at the start of the year, we were talking about how Mike Norvell might be on the hot seat, and they had that crazy year with Jordan Travis. This year, we did the same thing, saying he might be on the hot seat. I don't know. This FSU team, bro, is kind of giving me something. Like they might have something there in this team. I can't lie.
Yeah, honestly, look, because they're winning.
Castellanos looks like his, I want to say, 22 form at Boston College. I remember him as like 22 Boston College. He was really good.
They call him Casamigos.
This is the first time I've seen him.
They call him Tommy Casamigos, like the tequila.
Hey, he looked good too. Deuce Robinson and them at the wide receiver position, they look better than the guys they had last year who could not catch the ball.
Yeah,
like these guys catching the ball and they could run with it.
The backup,
it's a different team.
TD was great. I forgot the red shirt walk on that literally scored the last touchdown. Everyone was going crazy for him too, because it's his first touchdown in his career. So it's like.
Speaking of, we are going to have Allison on next week. She said things have finally slowed down, so I can finally pose my take it or leave it question for her that she basically got wide-eyed at.
What was the question? I think I know.
It was like Florida State over under 7 games in 2025.
Oh, like, yeah, we're going to have
what?
I remember my family was like, huh?
I know both of y'all
that's
were like,
gonna look bad right now.
You brought that up actually, because I think looking at this FSU team, I'm thinking it might be a 7+, a good bowl game. Maybe not like
they're probably gonna go undefeated.
They making at least 9, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That team will win 9,
10 or 11,
9, 10, yeah.
Because
maybe championship, ACC championship.
They might only. I think I only see like 2 real losses if they get through Miami.
They're beating Clemson. They're beating Clemson. Mm-hmm. They're beating Florida.
I think they're beating Clemson, yeah.
Oh, they're definitely beating Florida.
I do think that there's a possibility that whether they win or lose to Miami, I feel like they're going to see Miami again in the ACC championship.
Yeah.
I definitely feel it. But speaking of the other game this weekend, a big SEC game, Tennessee did some trolling ahead of this game.
Let's see. Oh, God. It's like you got like the Costco version of Nico, and then there's the Walmart version. I don't know.
I believe I think I know what you're trying to do here, but this is pretty much like, honestly, this is like if you had a Target Nico and now you're going down to Temu, bro.
Thank you. Temu, that's
I gotta say, Nico going to UCLA might be the singlest worst thing I've ever seen a college athlete do for themselves. That's not legally like a legal issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because I was kind of worried.
Committed career suicide going there for money.
I was kind of worried for a minute for Tennessee. I was like, is Tennessee going to be okay without Nico? But now, I mean, you saw the way Tennessee jumped out on Syracuse, and now it's like, what are they? Let me bring it
2-0.
Let's see. Yeah, they're 2-0. They're 15th in the country, 15th in the country, getting ready to host number 6, like at home on College game day, like huge game. Like Tennessee might win or lose. Tennessee might get back to the playoff.
Do you think they could win against an Alabama team that's rattled right now?
Yes,
as they are in shambles.
Yes. Tennessee's beating Alabama.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's I'm glad you mentioned that. That's another thing too. Okay. Alabama fans are out here saying too, like, oh well, if we see Florida State again, we'll run Florida State out of the stadium. You're not beating Georgia. There's a couple teams you're not beating.
Well, you're not. Yeah. Good luck trying to beat Georgia.
They might not beat Vandy.
I think they would beat Auburn because Auburn.
I think
Auburn always gives it away or gives it up in the end.
Hugh Freeze gonna do something dumb.
It depends. Also, where is? I'm not sure where it's at this year. If it's in Auburn, I'd be more worried.
Yeah.
Isaiah Bond was I think in Auburn.
Yeah, so 4th and 31.
This year we'll be back in Auburn.
Okay. See, yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I would double check that. Let me double check it, and I'll get back on that. But I think my favorite game for this week is gonna be probably Georgia Tennessee, and my second after the USF Miami game. I'm very interested to see Oregon and Northwestern though.
Oh wait, here we go. I think I have it. Jeez, I thought I had it. Oh, here we go.
Which one?
Okay. Oh, I have the slate. Here we go. There
Oh,
we are.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in Auburn. I was right. The Alabama-Auburn game is in Auburn.
Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, Willie's going up against FAU. Actually, Tasha, shout out to Tasha. Tasha gave me like some good insight because she is from South Florida. So apparently, like Florida Atlantic's like 18-2 all time against FIU. So like the word is like if Willie Simmons can beat Florida Atlantic this weekend, like he's gonna probably get a lifetime contract. Or like he'll be like labeled as the savior. And then
Honestly, like I look at Willie Simmons, if he turns around FIU, he's gonna get a higher, like a Group 5, like almost like a
yes.
Sunbelt AAC kind of team.
Yes.
Like I can see him, like he's not done progressing in his career because I already saw FIU. I know they got a rough ride last week, but team not looking bad at all. It
no.
feels like it's on the come up for sure. But let's get into the games here, and then we'll talk more about FAU when we get to it.
Oh yeah. No, first I was gonna show this. Congratulations, everybody. Everybody did good.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
we did good in college football. I
The only game
I want to see what my one game I got wrong. I don't know which one it was.
I know I missed Florida. I know I missed Florida USF. I think I'm trying to figure out which one you missed.
I'm gonna go through it. I'll probably figure it out. No, Oklahoma won. Was it Arizona State, Mississippi State?
We didn't pick that one. We did South
No.
Dakota State, Montana State, and then we did. Did you pick Alabama? No, you picked Alabama State, so you had that one.
Oh well, we'll figure it out.
I think I picked us.
I can watch back and I'll tell you which one I got wrong.
No, wait. I think I picked Baylor. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't have Baylor on here this weekend.
The Baylor.
No, you know what it was? I took
last week.
Iowa instead of Iowa State. That's the one I got wrong.
Did you? I thought you took
Yeah.
Iowa State with me. Huh. But yeah,
Wait,
no,
did I?
Rocco Beck made me a believer. They did.
Wait, I think I did take Iowa State. Oh.
You did. I'm trying to remember which ones it was.
Anyway, let's get into these games and I will check it out.
All right, so
Dang, I'm
okay, so
getting
we're going.
distracted. I want to go off.
All right, so we got Wisconsin at Alabama. I do think Alabama wins this one.
Alabama.
Yeah, I'm taking Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah, the Tide rolls. I think that
The Tide rolls through and the Tide dominates. And if they don't, they are just a team in shambles. Kalen DeBoer's in the hot seat for sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
You know
the
what
next
team I
one.
got wrong?
What was the one?
Kansas, Missouri.
Oh,
Kansas had the lead and they blew it.
And, oh.
Yeah,
I really thought Kansas had that, and then the fourth, I was like 7 minutes left, and Missouri just banged them. That was crazy. But yeah, Alabama, I think, got this one. Ty Simpson looked good last week. Don't get me wrong; it was against a lesser team, though. But
yeah,
if their offensive line holds up, they should be fine. Their biggest issue is the offensive line was not good against FSU. It couldn't hold up against that pass rush, and it couldn't get the trenches. They just got beat. Running game was not consistent.
Which is why I'm like, what are they going to look like when they see Georgia? And they got to go to Georgia. So, all right, the next one is I think it's called the Backyard Brawl. Pitt versus my bad, I'm tripping. The game in Atlanta.
Georgia Tech.
Clemson, Georgia Tech. Yes.
We going Georgia Tech.
Same.
Georgia Tech.
All right, now we got the Backyard Brawl. Pitt versus West Virginia.
I will say.
I'm going to say Pitt. I'm going to go Pitt this year.
I'm going West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Mountain Mama. Yeah, West Virginia. Give me.
Country road.
Oh, goodness.
You know, that's what they say at the end of their thing.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't realize what we did? Like, JP said the third line, you said the second line, and I just ended it with the last line of the whole.
Take me home.
Piece of that song. Country road.
There we go.
To the place
I belong. West Virginia.
All right.
Okay, Georgia, Tennessee. What do we got here? What are you guys feeling?
No, I'm serious.
Do we think-
Georgia.
I'm going Georgia. I think Georgia's on a mission.
Yeah, I don't
Georgia's
think
on a
They gotta
mission.
get some good.
Tennessee. I mean, being that, even though I lived in Tennessee for 3 years, I was was rooting for Tennessee against all these other SEC teams, but without Nico, they don't look the same. They don't. Yeah, Georgia.
It's not even without Nico. The Joey Aguilar guy, he's not bad at all. It's just it's Georgia.
Don't have like a lot of good weapons either. It looks like they don't look really good on.
The offense was their weapons going into the NFL are terrible, but wide receiver wise.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of those guys needed to leave for Georgia. A lot of those wide receivers needed to leave, so Kirby could like reload his deck. Yeah, for Georgia, because a lot of them they couldn't catch because like Kirby needed to reload that deck. And I think he's got playmakers on the outside now that he needs.
Who did Georgia play with?
And of course,
yeah, they beat up some small school. Yeah.
All right, so
USF. Stockton, I'm not a big fan of him, but I just feel like that Georgia defense is a different level.
Agreed. They are. All right, the big one down in South Florida that y'all are looking forward to, USF at Miami. I know you guys are going to say go Bulls.
Give me the
Bulls. I'm sticking with Miami here. But again, USF better not mess up my parlay this weekend. USF better.
God, our Lord and Savior, please deliver and have Nico deliver at home.
Rosemary on the USF banner. Take me home, buddies.
God. I'm playing a dangerous game this weekend. I know I am. All right.
USF, man. I'll say this. Even if they lose, they should still be ranked.
Oh, yes.
Notre Dame lost to Miami, and they're still ranked number 8. So even if USF loses to a number, if Miami wins, they'll probably go up to like 4 or 3. But even if USF loses, they should drop no further than 22, probably 23. Personally.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, and plus, like everything's still in front of USF at this point. I think looking at USF's schedule, they can run the table and get to the AAC championship, maybe even host with one loss if they do lose to Miami. And I mean, look, they're going to probably play Tulane, who's a good team, and whoever wins that definitely going to the playoff.
Mm-hmm. And I'll also say this: this guy, I think his name was like Joey P. I don't remember the exact last name. But he was saying he has a sports podcast. He was saying how if USF was like if their branding had the University of Alabama on it, they would be ranked number 2 at the worst right now.
I agree.
Because they ranked win more than any other team in college football, and the one against Boise State was convincing, and it wasn't like it was a weird game against Florida. Like they were in it no matter what. And if it wasn't for a bad punt and a bad penalty on the second punt, they would have been beating Florida without that late field goal.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's honest. All right, we got the Shula Bowl. We got Florida Atlantic and their air raid offense that we saw last week against Willie Simmons. How are we feeling about this? It's a lot of FAMU folk that have been saying, Willie's going to get that lick back.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think he is.
Remember in college football in CFB 26, remember I went to FIU and I gave them a belt.
You gave them BTA?
Yeah. That FIU squad's not bad, outside.
They're not. Dude.
They got dogs. They got dogs.
Dude, Trey Wilhoy, he's basically, punting like how he was punting at FAMU. Johnny Chaney or Chainsaw Chaney, he's 8th in the country right now in tackles, I believe. So, I mean, another FAMU linebacker that went with Willie. Like, still, balling. So, like, he's got some dogs on that team. And I think he'll get it done this weekend. If they can just stop their air raid offense, which I think they will. I don't think Florida Atlantic's air raid offense is in rhythm yet. But I think they'll be fine. I think they got it. Plus, it's at home, and it's in Miami.
Personally, I don't know what I would favor my options are, but judging by what you're saying, I'd probably say FIU.
Good man.
Just because I don't. Yeah.
Nice.
Or you
The
can take
next
it how
one-
you don't like
Next one, I would say Ole Miss for sure.
Oh, yes.
Simmons, take my home. But I would not be shocked if Arkansas wins this game.
Yeah.
I'm going Ole Miss.
I
here.
give it like 70-30 Ole Miss, but it would not shock me if Arkansas somehow wins it.
You know what's crazy is like this game always has that type of trajectory. Like it's always something
This is gonna be
finicky
sneaky
about
good.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something about
like,
Arkansas is like not they don't play sneakily, but like or sneaky necessarily, but I guess they kind of come in last minute and do something, and you're like, what just happened?
this is the type of game that like you don't think much of it at the start, but then like it'll be the type of game that'll go 5 overtimes, and you'll be like, and they have like some type of weird ending, and the team that you think is gonna win ends up losing. It always happens that way with these two.
Yeah.
So we all in agreement on Ole Miss or
Mm-hmm.
nice. All right, now the next one, of course, FAMU. They're welcoming in a D2 team. Now, if you saw Vaughn Wilson,
The final with the Jet loose. Jet
you
got to take
know,
off.
you know what? I don't even know what to expect.
Is he
honestly.
cleared for takeoff yet, or is he not QB1 officially?
I think they're both going to play this weekend. I think they are. I don't even.
That's against the
I-
D2, so they should win. But God,
again,
who in
if
that
you
building got so
saw-
much pull, bro? Who
if
in that
you-
building got the pull?
I'm gonna say this.
I know who it
if
is. I'm just
you-
saying who it is.
If you saw Vaughn Wilson's remarks last night, Vaughn Wilson made a good point. He said that in the second half of the Florida Atlanta game, he noticed that they came together, and even Ashley and Tasha said the same thing too. If RJ had stayed in, maybe they would have gotten a third touchdown, which is crazy because he's actually second in passing in the SWAC right now. As bad as that offense has been, like RJ Johnson's second in the conference in passing behind Andrew Body. Like
Now
Andrew
is that
Body's
more
got,
because he's playing prevent defense in garbage time?
I feel like a part of it is Vaughn also mentioned the fact too that Thad Franklin's coming back from turf toe and he's finally like getting over it. But he did say, like Albany State's quarterback is a Navy transfer. Quinn Gray does a great job with him. They're gonna throw it all over the yard. But the other thing that I've heard too is, and let's be real, this is a job interview for Albany State's Quinn Gray. Quinn Gray, he's been on the show before. We mentioned it last night. 2018, when Willie Simmons got hired at FAMU, Quinn Gray personally didn't take the job because of the fact that he said that he was not ready. He was coaching at Lincoln High School in Tallahassee. And then after that, he ended up at Alcorn, then Memphis, and now he's the head coach at Albany State. A lot of people are looking at this as a job interview for him. He interviewed, or he wanted the job over Colsey last year. He didn't get it. This is basically his second interview. My advice is, if you're Coach Colsey, you and this staff, y'all got to put together a heck of a game plan. Even Bishop Bonnet was saying too last night, they're going to score 14, 17 points. Albany State's going to score 14, 17. But it's up to see what FAMU's playmakers do. So this is gut check time.
I think this game will be sneaky close.
I think so too. Hey, look, when they had Musa and Xavier, FAMU only won
It
by
feels
10
like the
points.
old boys. I'd say this is like a 4-score game kind of thing, but the old boys ain't there no more.
Yeah.
This new regime ain't giving me the confidence that would be needed to say, like, this is going to be a ETA type situation. This is going to be a dogfight type situation, honestly. But they should win, but...
Do or die, because you have one team that's 2-0 and one team that's 0-2.
Yes.
And this
All
is
right,
where
so
your
what we-
schedule's supposed to easy up.
Yeah.
And before the bye week. So, go ahead, give me your score predictions. Go ahead.
No,
Hey, FAMU for sure. In this one, favorite FAMU. I'm gonna go with FAMU 27, Albany State 17.
Hey, that's fair because honestly, hey, look, like I said, when they had Musa and Xavier Smith, they won by 10. in that game. They went on to go 9-2 that season. So it would make sense. Ace,
I'm gonna go 23 to 17. Honestly, 23-20 is probably where I think it's gonna be, but I'll say 23-20, 23-17.
Oh, okay. I'll stay with 23-17. Yeah. Hey, I'm expecting a dogfight too. They better not come out flat though, because boy, if they go 0-3,
if they come out flat, boy, I can see this game give me either 23-17 FAMU, or I can see this being like a 17-10 Albany State, 14-10 type game.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. The other one is we got Florida and LSU. Brian Kelly is already. Yeah, same. I agree. Brian Kelly already told everybody. He said, show up and be loud, man.
BTA. Give me it.
It's on my parlay.
It's
on my parlay.
Not Death Valley. Death Valley. So they're going to bring the noise and they're going to bring the heat, and they're going to. Garrett Nussmeier is probably going to throw for like 3. I would like to see Garrett Nussmeier throw for like 3 or 4 TDs. Just go.
I think LSU is going to drop them 30. They're going to give them a 30-piece minimum.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because everybody's saying too, like, Florida lost one game against a team they should have ran out the stadium. It's just like Ohio.
They didn't play anybody week 1.
I know. But
they ain't played nobody this year. This team has not played any.
It gets better. Someone said Florida in 2025 is like Ohio State in 2014. When Ohio State lost to West Virginia, or not West Virginia, when Ohio State lost to Virginia Tech and then ran the table. I'm like, look, Florida's schedule is 10 times harder than that Ohio State team's schedule was.
Mm-hmm.
And Florida does not have the pro-ready playmakers
or the weapons necessarily,
But I don't think Napier's surviving to that Georgia game.
Yeah, no, honestly.
I don't think he's surviving to the – he's definitely not playing FSU.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. I don't think so. If they're not careful, Mississippi State and Kentucky might get them.
Oh, I think Mississippi State is going to get them.
Oh.
And did you not see that game against
I saw State? I saw it. I know.
I think Mississippi State might game them.
They always play Florida
tough.
Some
of the players were saying how they did Dan Mullen dirty.
Oh, yeah, dude. Even Dan Mullen said that he did dirty. Even Dan Mullen said he got done dirty. Like, let's be real. Like they did do Dan dirty.
They did do Dan Mullen dirty. I'm just kidding. They have done Dan Mullen very dirty.
Dirty Dan. He's dirty. Which one of you fellers is the real Dirty Dan? All right, Texas A&M and Notre Dame. Oh, okay.
Give me the Irish.
For once, I'll pick the Irish. I didn't pick the Irish.
Against Miami, to be honest. They really did.
They didn't. I feel like part of it is they just ran out of time.
Mm-hmm. It took Carr, CJ Carr, I believe his name is. It was his first ever college football game, and he just needed a minute to settle in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But he looked much better last week and stuff. So yeah, he's improving.
I'm gonna say this now because I know a lot of people are trying to link Marcus, saying like go get Marcus Freeman, and I get like you have some ex-players saying that they should go get Marcus Freeman at Florida. Dude, I'm gonna say the same thing that I said about Notre Dame or about Alabama. My fault. I'm gonna say the same thing about Florida that I said about Alabama.
Yeah.
The University of Florida will never hire a black man to be the head coach. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. It's not happening. They won't. They'll, because look, and then someone said,
where the money is a very predominant section of who makes the decisions, and that's not happening.
Exactly.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
Moving on
to NFL. Right?
Yes.
Wait, we have anything else? No, I don't think so. Moving on.
No.
Yeah, so let's see where we at. There we go. And then, oh my goodness. Yeah, there we go. All right.
How about them Bills, huh? Crazy.
Man.
That was crazy. That's a crazy turn of events. Oh my god.
I was sick in that game for more than one reason.
That was also one of my losses, but it's okay.
I was. If you ask JP, you know why I'm sick about that game, man.
Oh, I know why he's sick.
You guys
got
faced off
90.
against each other in fantasy, right?
I got
And
spotted
yeah,
98
yeah.
points between Josh Allen and Derrick Henry not scoring.
The thing about it was the game wasn't even sloppy. Like it wasn't even sloppy by one side or the other side. Like it was good football. It was really good football. Like, but the only downside was Derrick Henry fumbled the ball, and then Buffalo got it back, and then they went down and they scored.
Game,
Yeah,
or not went down and scored. They got a field goal, but like, dude, like I was.
They gave the momentum back to Buffalo.
Yeah, like that was probably.
Jair Alexander should be in a wheelchair right now at a nursing home.
Yeah,
I forget where I saw it too. There's a screenshot. There's a photo I saw on social media, and I should have took a screenshot of it, but it showed literally all the games that the Ravens played against other teams, and they were all up by 40, and it said they still lose.
Yeah, I saw that too. I forget where I saw. I should have saved it, but yeah,
there's a lot of games they've lost.
Damn.
But
you go
you know,
40 and lose it. Yeah.
Let me pose this for you though. Was this the greatest game or the greatest comeback in Buffalo Bills history? Mind you, you got two comebacks right there.
I'll say the wild card.
Yeah.
Just because playoff game and also a much bigger deficit.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like I don't know, but
this was the last home opener in Bills history. In Highmark Stadium, this was the last home opener in Highmark Stadium.
So if we're talking in Bills history, yeah, I mean we're also
consider that bottom one too.
Yeah, that's insane. 3 of 35, and then to still put up 40 points.
And Jim Kelly didn't play that game. Frank Reich played, and he led that comeback.
And Thurman and Thomas and all them, I guess.
So I mean, I still give the edge to that 93 AFC wildcard round game against the Oilers.
Too, yeah.
But my gosh, like that's my 1A, but 1B is definitely what we saw Sunday night.
Yeah.
And then I also want to say too, Ace was 100% correct about Emeka Egbuka because dog, that boy is a truth.
Funny guy, my fans. I told you that boy was special. I told you.
That boy good.
That boy good. Nah, man. I'll never forgive Cal McCord. Cal McCord single-handedly ruined his stock last year. I know he had a hamstring issue, but Cal McCord singly ruined his stock last year. He would have been a top 15 pick last year if he came out without Cal McCord stuff. He didn't. He came out the year after, won a championship, called that ball game play with Jeremiah Smith. I told you that boy was good. Which rookie made the biggest statement? Wait.
Oh no! I'm saying this is from last week.
From last week.
Oh yeah, I told you it was gonna be Emeka.
Hey,
I had a feeling.
It's Emeka,
man. Because
I'll say though, Baker dropped some dimes in that game.
The thing is,
Baker and Penix actually both played very well in that game. It was just like those defenses were making some ridiculous kind of plays, man. Because Penix almost ball gamed the Bucks, and then Winfield came out of nowhere and ran that ball right out of that guy's hand at the end.
A healthy and see, this is what I tried to tell some Falcons fans. You last season in that Thursday night game when they beat the Bucks, the best safety or the highest paid safety in pro football was not on the field. The highest paid safety in pro football was on the field this year. And dude, the Falcons got what? How many challenges did Raheem Morris have to call or throw out there that he got? He got at least like 4 of them that kept the Falcons in the game. Because I kept looking at it and saying, I'm like, dude, if the Bucks were not, it did, it really did. If the Bucks were not so rusty, the Bucks would probably put up 30 or 40 points. And I'm like, look, they did this like rusty, not having not played all their starters in the preseason. Can you imagine what's going to happen when McMillan and Godwin come back and Tristan Wirfs? Not to mention,
Emeka need more than 4 targets in a game, though.
Oh no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
He
The
did not
Falcons,
get the one.
the Falcons secondary was
It's
disappointing. Yes, but their pass rush is pretty decent. Their pass rush
I didn't
covers
hear
up a
Jalen
lot.
Walker's name. How did he do? I was
He-
interested to see what he does because he didn't look good in the preseason at all. But I was very
He was
curious to see how.
he was getting pressure, but he wasn't getting home. Like he threw Baker off his mark a time or two. Because Baker
Okay,
was
that was
like
good because he had
17
trouble
of
setting
32.
the edge. That's what I really wanted to know if he set the edge or not. 'Cause he was having a hard time setting edges against.
But
those
what I
tackles.
noticed was when the Bucks really opened up the offense and like spread it out, it cleared out the middle a lot. But man, and then I've seen some crazy things about Younghoe Koo online too. Like they want to call some people are talking about calling DEI on him and
Some people
shipping
want to
him
call
out.
ice on him.
Yeah, some people want to call ICE. Like, dude, it's crazy, man. So
I'm like, when I saw him miss that kick, that 46, 48-yard field goal, I'm like, you're a professional. You should make those, like, regardless.
Chase McLaughlin had a bad day
The
too.
funniest thing was
I thought that was so. I was like,
Bulls called
oh,
timeout and he kicked the field goal and he made it.
He
literally
iced him.
right before. He iced him.
iced him good.
So, like, dude, the thing
so,
is now
so
that
far right.
NFC South gets interesting because now it's like, look, the Bucks can get a lot of ground on the Falcons now. Bucks got the Texans Monday night. The Falcons have the Vikings on Sunday Night Football. Like, I know, and it's going to get interesting. And then the thing is, the next Falcons home game is against the Commanders. So, like, dude, you can find yourself in a big hole in the NFC playoffs early on if you're the Falcons and you're not careful.
They got a national championship
probably
coming up.
The national championship rematch.
Penix, boy, we need that get back. We need that get back, Penix.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
I'll say this. That actually could take us straight to that Monday night game. I will say, JJ McCarthy, man, that's how you bounce back. That's all I gotta say on that. That boy bounced back. He bounced back hard.
Yeah, he did. And then the thing was,
and then it was just like that fourth quarter, and I was like,
and like always, the Bears just crumble. The Bears just crumble. I don't get it.
That was a Dennis Allen class.
It's like, what? I don't get it.
You know that Vince Carter meme where he's going with this?
Yeah.
That was
that's Bears. That's Bears fan in a nutshell. They're always like, why?
No, I'm like this going.
And then the funny thing was they swore up and down that like they were like, oh well, the Pope's from Chicago, so like we're gonna get a Super Bowl now, like we're gonna be immaculate.
What is it?
And I know because I saw Le'Veon Bell post this and they were like, man, look, the minute he posted this is like, I'm like, oh nah, man, come on. Like, why did you? Because I saw him putting this on Monday Night Countdown, and I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, sir, what are you doing? I'm like, so you paint your nails, you wear regular T-shirts, and you're in the NFL. Come on.
Granted, I mean, I know it. You're in Chicago. It's cold, but
put on
it was 50-some degrees.
The weather was fine that night. Like, come on.
If you're gonna be cold, put on like a shooter sleeve. You know,
like that guy. Like over.
He had on a shooter sleeve. He's got it on right there.
Oh yeah,
he's got it on right there.
He's got it on the right arm, but like, damn, bro, why you wearing an undershirt like that? You look like you playing some baggy football.
No, you look like he's saying like, I play preschool football. It looks like he's saying like, I play middle school football.
That's literally what it looks like. Like his parents just dropped him off at football practice. Oh snap! Whoops.
All he has to do is tuck in his shirt. Be like, or have his, parents say, tuck in your shirt.
That's crazy, man. Like that right there is like the epitome of like why they lost. Like, forget the fact that they led 17-6. Like this is why you lost. This is why you choked and lost. Come on now.
This is why you don't go with a quarterback every year.
Hey, he needs to bounce back, man. My fantasy team, I just picked him up off the waivers. Like, I need a quarterback here because Dak sucks. So
Really? He didn't do good for you first week?
I benched him for Trevor Lawrence, and that game was wonky as hell. That game got the way for rain, and then like he and Brian Thomas were just not on the same page for some reason. He had a 80-yard touchdown to Travis Hunter that got picked off because J.C. Horn decided to play Odell Beckham in the middle of the air. I don't know if y'all saw that pick. He literally jumped and like went back for that thing so far, and I was like, "What?" Anyways, all right, pull up. You have the schedule for this week, or you just want me to run through it?
Oh, I was going to show this. Like, this is how everybody did.
Shout out Chad. The rest of us sucked. But also, week 1 is the biggest fraud week in the NFL.
That's true. That's why I played it safe with a lot of my parlays and stuff. So, I'm gonna go in this week.
All right, Thursday night football: Commies versus Packers.
Do I start Jaden Daniels?
I'm going.
That's
Packers,
up to you, buddy.
Question for no, not even for you guys, but even for like to the viewers,
people in general.
Yeah.
Oh, to the viewers, if you had to go between Herbert and Daniels, I ain't gonna lie, I would say Herbert.
Yeah, same.
You're going against
Justin
that
Herbert
Vegas secondary. That Packers defense, man, they looked nasty against the Lions. That Lions offense was like in hell.
Yeah.
Even so,
I agree.
I think Jaden's gonna be fine in the long run, but this week is gonna be kind of a rough one for him, I think.
Yeah, I'm going Packers. Thursday
night. Now he might be able to get out of the
game.
pocket. Like Goff couldn't get out of the pocket, but he might be able to get out of the pocket to avoid Parsons in them.
Mm-hmm.
But that game's gonna be it's gonna be messy. I wouldn't say low scoring, but it's gonna be it's gonna have ugly football.
Yes.
It'll
be Lambeau Field type-esque. So yeah, I'm going Packers here.
I'm going Cheesehead. Wait.
Packers.
Yeah, Cheeseheads.
Packers, but starting Justin Herbert now.
Okay. Let's
Browns, Ravens. Which team is getting their first win? I think the Ravens should do it. I would say the most interesting game for me watching last week. Well, the Steelers and Jets game was amazing to watch, but
the
Bengals.
That was
Bengals and Browns game. That was interesting because the whole offseason, right? We were discussing how it's going to be shootout Burrow. He's going to have to score 50 points, just have a shot because the Bengals defense can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals offense had 5 total yards of offense in the second half against the Cleveland Browns, bro. That Browns defense is good. Myles Garrett, menace. You have Mason Graham. You have Denzel Ward in the back end. They have that guy that starts with an S, like Schwarzenegger or something like that. Is like a Schneider. I don't know his exact. I forgot his name, but it's Carson starts with an S8 or something like that. They took him in the second round out of UCLA. He looked good too for Cleveland. Like they got some boys over there. I'll tell you his exact name. Carson Schweisinger. I think it's Schweisinger. Anyways, that defense looked good. They're gonna give the Ravens a little bit of trouble early, I think, but I think the Ravens should be able to bounce back this week and get right.
I think so too. They got to tackle Derrick Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What you got done in this game, Baltimore?
I got Ravens.
All right, this one I think might be a shootout. Jaguars, Bengals. What do we got? Both 1-0.
I'm going Jaguars. I was impressed with the way the Jaguars played. I mean, I know it's in Cincinnati, but I do think Liam Cohen's going to probably open it up a little bit more because I think he's going to try to send a statement to show that, my offense is far superior to Zach Taylor's, and my quarterback is better than Joe Burrow. Better than Joe Burrow. So ironically enough, you say that. So we mentioned we're going to have Penix McCarthy 2024 championship rematch. Yeah, we're having the 2019 national.
Now we're getting the 2019 national championship rematch with Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence. So I just wanted to throw that one out there. I thought that was going to be an interesting one to say.
I didn't know that.
I think Trevor Lawrence gets this one.
So you're saying I should start Trevor Lawrence over Caleb Williams?
I would have done that anyway. I would have done that without even asking anybody.
Hey, I don't know, boy. Trevor only had 10 points last week. He pissed me off.
Caleb wouldn't even have been on my team. I would have had CJ Stroud.
I didn't even draft Caleb, but I had no choice, bro. Dak just pissed me off so much.
You could have played Dak this weekend though against the Giants.
I think Flash picked up Dak now. It's all good. I don't care. Nah.
My Lord and Savior.
I saw they give him to Javonte. Yeah. Who are you taking in this game, Dalton?
Higgins and Chase. I need them. I need them to be here.
So you're taking the Bengals.
I'm taking the Bengals. I need them to ball out. I think it'll still be a good match. I think they'll both ball out.
I'm with peeps on this one. I'm thinking I might take Jags in this game. I liked what they had. ETN, man. ETN looked like he's back to his 23 form, bro. He looked nice.
Yeah, and then
ETN
also too,
he looked explosive too. They traded out Tank Bigsby, boys. ETN to the moon.
Yes, I'm telling
and
you.
They got a weapon at kicker, man. Oh my God, Cam Little.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'm glad I made that move. I'm glad I made that move in fantasy.
Because it's funny. I literally asked you. I was like, "How come you picking up ETN in all your leagues? What you know, man?" I literally asked you that, bro.
Because here's the thing: in 2 other leagues, I was like, you know what? There's no other running back available. Nobody's touching Travis Etienne. But I was like, he was still nice. But I'm like, okay.
In my basketball Twitter league, bro, I'm running with ETN, bro. I took him. It was like 11th round. I'm like, oh my, this dog's so available. Let me take him real quick. But see, I had already taken. I had so many running backs I couldn't take him. Nah, I was like, in the league we're in, I was like, bro, I already have Gibbs, Hampton, Henderson, and RJ Harvey. I was like, I can't take another running back here, so I just like, let me pass on him here.
But the thing was too is like, I didn't expect Tank Bigsby to get traded. When he got traded, I was like,
was apparently like they did not like him. Lynn Cohen did not like Tank Bigsby. Like
I think
apparently Tootin, I believe it was. Like I think they said he was wrecking Tank Bigsby in like preseason and stuff and training camp. And like Tank Bigsby had a couple bad snaps against Carolina. Like pass pro Tank Bigsby's not very good. Also, so they're like, get him out. But yeah, this Jags Bengals game, this is gonna be a little good one. I think we'll be seeing like a 30-point shootout kind of game from both teams.
Yeah,
I think both Higgins and Thomas, those LSU boys, when they see each other, man.
Oh, they're gonna go off. They're gonna try to outdo one another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What we got next?
Giants Cowboys. This one.
Cowboys at home. They bounce back.
Yeah, Cowboys by bro. Jackson Dart started next week. Book it. If they had a bet on who's starting quarterback for Jacksonville, the New York Giants come week 6, or if they had a betting on who would be the starting quarterback week 6 against the Saints for the New York Giants, it's gonna be Jackson Dart. No matter what you guys say, it will be Jackson Dart by then. Russell Wilson's gonna stink it up this week. I have zero faith in him. He looked terrible last week. He looks old. He looks washed. He looks trash. Jackson Dart. They would have started Jackson Dart this week. I think they said Dable wanted to start Dart this week. They just somebody else made a call saying, not yet.
My problem with Russell Wilson is he's too cool for school, man. Like he doesn't he thinks he's just good. Yeah, like dude, calm down. Like your defense won you your very first Super Bowl. Like let's be real. Like
and then they tried making him win the Super Bowl, and we know how that went.
And he fumbled the bag. Beast Mode walked off the field. Didn't even want to shake anybody's hands. He was so upset. So yeah, I'm going Cowboys this weekend. I think they're upset. They want to right the wrong of losing that opener. So
I'll say this: Brian Schottenheimer, honestly, he lost, but him and Aaron Glenn, I think honestly had the best first head coaching performance games out of all the head coaches who coached this past week who are first time head coaches. They had the best games, I honestly thought. I'm going to talk about the Jets when we get to them a little bit more, but Brian Schottenheimer, the offense looked really good. You used CeeDee Lamb very well. Javonte Williams looked good. Your offense had a good system and everything there. I like that. The defense wasn't that bad. They held Philadelphia. They held Saquon mostly in check the entire game. It was just CeeDee Lamb dropped the ball. That was why they lost. They could have had that game easily. So for them, I think honestly, now he has to do it for the full season. Once teams get film and all that stuff on him, but I think they'll be fine. I'm taking Cowboys in this one too. Don, you say Cowboys, right?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah.
All right. Bears, Lions, both 0-1, going for the first win. I'm gonna say Lions bounce back.
Bears, Lions. Yeah, I'm gonna say Lions here. Yeah, Lions.
Now, the Bears defense looked good at some parts. They didn't have Kyler Gordon or Jalen Johnson in this game against the Vikings, but Yeah, I don't know. I think Detroit has too much talent to be bad.
Yes.
Even if the offensive system with the new OC, they chose the quarterback's coach to be the OC instead of the passing game coordinator, who became the OC in New York with Aaron Glenn. And we saw New York's passing game compared to Detroit's passing game.
Right.
I digress. Yeah, they have too many dogs to be bad. Patriots, Dolphins. Now, if we talk about a team that looked really bad, oh my god,
Patriots. Patriots win.
Patriots.
I have I'm gonna save my thoughts for the Patriots for hot topics, but yeah, Patriots are winning this one down in Miami, which is rare. Patriots.
And Jordan, what did we say when you and I did my video about Dolphins going into their schedule this season? Like,
I wasn't high on the Dolphins. I thought they would have had the number 1 pick, or they're in line for it. I thought the Colts and the Dolphins are going to be dueling for it, but
I'll talk about the Colts too when we get to them.
I think the Dolphins are on their way to the number 1 pick. Honestly, maybe that's a week 1 overreaction, which is the theme of this video. Yeah. But I do think the Dolphins are on their way. I've already said, I told Tasha this last night on the Rattler Roundup podcast. I do think that you need to move on from Tua. You got to move on from Tua and go get somebody else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get Nico.
Yeah. Hey,
couldn't hurt.
I don't know.
Can't go any lower.
Yeah, but Nico did.
I was gonna say something. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna not say, and then he said it. I'm like,
he went from Tennessee to Timu UCLA.
Now, you want to see
oh my god,
graphic game? Oh my god, Saints 49ers. It'll be Mac Jones versus Spencer Rattler. Oh, that's horrendous.
I'm still going. Oh, that's right. George Kittle's not playing either.
No George Kittle's, no Jawan Jennings potentially, and no Brock Purdy. With that all being said, I'm still taking the 49ers. I don't know.
So that's like a boo-boo matchup. That's just like a
battle trashy.
And Christian McCaffrey's not healthy.
Nah, McCaffrey looks good against Seattle, man. Don't let him. He'll be fine.
Oh, someone said they were saying like he reactivated like his hamstring. I thought.
I don't know about that, but
I'll go for it.
Nah, man. Like it seems like intentionally try getting Olave killed, bro. Like Shaheed, what the actual hell were you doing, bro? Like Will Johnson strapped him up all game, and then Shaheed just conveniently thought, I don't know if there was a mix-up in the play call or something, but Shaheed ran the route thinking he was getting the ball and Olave wasn't. So he didn't even try blocking Will Johnson, and Will Johnson just shot that gap at like a cannonball and just hit Olave straight in the chest and almost killed him.
Sheesh.
And this is after Will Johnson clamped Shaheed the entire game, bro. Like, Shaheed had like a terrible game Sunday, and then Spencer Rattler average target was like 4 yards, man. The boy was checking it down like crazy. So, and he threw the ball 46 times. I'm not, nah.
Here's an interesting one.
Offense right now.
Rams and Titans. Who do you guys got?
We're going already down there? All right, let's go there first.
I got Rams.
I got Rams in that one. I feel bad for Cam Ward. He went from the Broncos pass rush to the Rams pass rush.
Yeah, his dad was frustrated too that like nobody's catching the ball.
Yeah, bro. I felt bad for Cam. He threw some nice balls. Don't get me wrong. It's just like that was a struggle to watch.
I have a lot of faith in Tennessee this year, so Rams.
All right. Now, my personal favorite game for the week is Bills-Jets. I mean, we saw the Jets lost. Honestly, yeah, that's my favorite game of the week.
Justin Fields.
It's not even the Eagles-Chiefs game. It's gonna be. It's my most interested game to see is the Bills-Chiefs. I want to see. All right, Justin Fields, you had a crazy game last week. Probably arguably your best game of your career. Like efficiency and like getting out of the pocket, not taking sacks, like playing as quarterback. That was your best game. I wanted to see you do it again now against another really good team. You like just keep stringing these again.
If he could still put up Bills 30 points, but if the Jets lose, I mean,
I think the Jets are going to lose because they have no corner opposite Sauce. Like Sauce Clay and Metcalf is just Brandon Stevens is like literally one of the worst corners in football right now.
Damn.
Yeah, but there's a division game. Jets always played the Bills tight, but I think this is going to be a close, but it's going to be very entertaining because Brees Hall is going to run all over the Bills' defense like we saw Derrick Henry do.
They better tackle.
And they had trouble containing Lamar, and well, you're going to have to contain Justin Fields too. And ain't nobody's covering Garrett Wilson either, so that's going to be an interesting one. You got Bills too, right, Dawn?
I'll go Bills.
I got Bills.
All right, Seahawks, Steelers.
Wait, so all three of us are on Bills?
Mm-hmm.
Are all three of us on every single game right now?
No, not every single game.
I took Bengals. You
okay,
guys took the other
just making
team.
sure.
You took.
Just making sure. I'm like, I hope we're not doing that because I'll take the Jets in this one just to be different. Seahawks, Steelers. Sam Darnold's one.
Yes, I was going to say Sam Darnold's disappointing.
Sam Darnold to Jackson Smith and Jigba was fine to everybody else. Cooper Kupp is washed and nobody else can catch or separate. So take that as you will. Yeah, I'm taking probably Pittsburgh in this one.
Yeah, same. I'm going Pittsburgh.
They have double magic.
It's still gonna run through them throughout most of the season until it dwindles away.
So you're taking Pittsburgh?
Yeah. I mean, Aaron Rodgers looks great. I mean, for as old as
Cardinals, Panthers. In Arizona, Marvin Harrison looked good. Kyler Murray looked good. Then you got Bryce Young, Ted McMillan, and them. They had some moments, but they didn't look that great against Jacksonville. Now, to be fair, Bryce Young did not play most of the preseason outside of like one drive against
the Browns.
The Browns week 1 or whatever it was of the preseason. So you don't even know if it was rust or whatnot, but you gotta expect the Panthers to put it together at some point, but I think Cardinals got this one.
I think so too. I do. I don't know. I wanted to be high on the Panthers this year, but after the way they came out week 1, again, maybe it's an overreaction, but you're going on the road now to go play Arizona. Going Cardinals. Cardinals gonna be juiced up, man.
I'm gonna go Cardinals, but I'm gonna call an interesting controversial call. I'm gonna say it's gonna go into overtime.
Ooh,
a little spicy one. Okay, I like it.
So,
JC Horn.
I want to see if they give.
An overtime loss for Carolina.
JC Horn and Marvin Harrison locking it up.
Yeah, that side too. But I want to see if they give Will Johnson his shadow assignment to go shadow and follow Ted McMillan. I want to see if that happens. All right, next one, Danny Dimes versus Bo Nix. Bo Nix looks like he hit a sophomore slump, while Danny Dimes looks like he could potentially be this year's Geno Baker kind of guy. Think that's sustainable or not?
Is it too soon to say? Is it too soon to say Daniel Jones has found his new home where he rightfully belongs? I don't know. I do think that the Broncos defense is going to have a say in this. Sean Payton's going to scheme up something defensively. I'm going Broncos.
I'm going to say this. If Danny Dimes does good against the Broncos, I might say he might be legit this year.
Yeah, maybe.
Honestly, I'm taking Colts in this one. I'm feeling something here. I'm going to be spicy. Okay. I'm going to say the Colts in this one. I don't know why. I think Bo Nix, he looked rough last week. I can't lie.
I heard something where it's somebody said in September, the month of September, Bo Nix is he's thrown 2 touchdown passes but 6 interceptions, but at the same time too he has a winning record in September. I know it's weird.
What you got on this one, Don?
I don't know. Yeah.
Pick somebody.
I'm looking at both their stats. I'm thinking Daniel Jones and the Colts.
Oh, you going Danny Dimes with me? Okay.
Yeah. I think I think he looks a little bit more promising than Bo.
I'm just doing this for the spice.
And then Ace, you said you're going Cardinals right over the Panthers?
Yes, I am.
All right, cool. All right.
Super Bowl 59 rematch. We have the Eagles and Chiefs, but the Eagles going to Kansas City for this one. Kansas City home opener. They're going to show what's their face 35,000 times. But with all that being said, give me the Eagles in this one.
Same.
Eagles.
Same.
Chiefs start
I
0-2, not a good look, but I think Eagles gonna.
Eagles can
Eagles. I know the
dominate.
defense had concerns. I know the defense has concerns in the secondary, but I think they'll be fine.
I think this is one of those ones where it's like we didn't see Devontae Smith and AJ Brown get their touches, but I
They're
think
gonna
that was
give them their
because of
touches this week.
because
It'll be because of game
the
script.
Chiefs
Did you
secondary
not?
is
He was
Chiefs
not
secondary is
throwing that to
horrible.
Trayvon Diggs. Do you not notice
Exactly.
that?
Exactly.
I noticed. I was watching that game Thursday night. I'm like, oh wow, they're just not going after Trayvon Diggs. I know he was hurt last year, but damn, they have respect for him. They was not going after him at all.
Exactly. Like they played it smart, but they know that Chiefs secondary is not as good as Dallas's. And really what we all saw Friday night, I'd be licking my chops if I'm Devontae Smith. Like, hey, look, you didn't get the ball this week, but you're going to get it next week, and be ready. So,
Yep.
Eagles,
Falcons,
Eagles. Vikings.
is our
Vikings.
super. Y'all taking the Vikings in this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Give me Vikings.
JJ looks great this first week.
Michael Penix, I need my get back. I need this get back for that natty, bro. I need this one here.
I mean, Michael Penix is nice and everything, but it's like looking at it this past week against the Bucks, like they had too many mental errors and stuff. Like they had drops. Like Bijan had a touchdown, but
I will say this.
everything.
Nobody in Atlanta's starting offense did not play in the preseason at all.
That's true too.
Take that as you will.
That's true as well. And then the playmaker, I think that they do need to get the. Oh yeah, also Drake London's hurt, and I don't even know if.
No, I think he's playing. You know, they said he's just day to day. I think he's gonna play this week. He only got a little tinged up shoulder injury.
No,
let me check that. But if he's not playing, then I'll take the Vikings. But I expect him to play when I say this. When I say Falcons are gonna win. Oh, let me check it to make sure.
And they need to give the ball to Ray McLeod more too. Honestly, like,
they need to give the ball to Drake London past 5 yards. Yeah, Drake London and Darnell Mooney are both practicing today, so they'll be getting Darnell Mooney back.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'm still going Vikings, but this will be interesting. All right, we got Monday Night Football coming up next.
Mm-hmm. We have a doubleheader Monday night. We have Bucks Texans first. We'll do that first. Baker Mayfield at Mecca looked nice, obviously. Texans side of the ball. We know, Texans O-line is the worst O-line in football. Easy enough to say.
Their center's out this week too.
CJ Stroud was running for his life. He got killed a bunch. Nico Collins did not get the ball, which annoyed me the hell out of me. But I think Nico's gonna get the ball this week. Is just CJ's gonna die also because of Vita Vea. So with that all being said,
their center's not playing. One of their tight ends not playing. Early on I didn't feel good about this, but now I'm seeing the injury news come out and everything. So like I'm going Bucks here.
Sting is gonna erase Mike Evans from this game. Is just I think Mecca is gonna eat on Lassiter.
Exactly. See, because and then you
Lassiter's a good corner. Don't get me wrong. I just think Mecca. They moved Mecca around so much in that game. It's gonna be hard for Lassiter to follow if they put him in the slot. Who's gonna guard him at that point? Like, it's gonna be hard for them to cover Mecca when he gets all over the place like that. And the Texans' defense is really good, but if you saw it, Stingley erased Devontae Adams in that game, but Puka went for 100 and something, right?
Yep.
And I think that's what you're gonna see here.
Yeah, Bucks
in this game.
Bucks. I am always gonna stay loyal to my Bucks.
But I will say, I think Texans have a chance. It's just I don't know if that O-line is gonna hold up enough. I will never rule out CJ in a game because they were right in it against LA with that pass rush too. So like, it's not like if Darren Ungwala didn't fumble it trying to lunge forward, they could have won that game. So I think it'll be a close game again. It's just I think the Bucks might still pull it out somehow.
Wow, I was not expecting you to pick the Bucks. I was not expecting you to pick the Bucks.
Oh no.
But do you guys think I want to pose this question?
I'm rolling with that Baker Mecca stack in one of my other leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Mike
Evans
is
going
to go for
I need Nico
Falcon?
to get back on right, though. I need Nico to get back right.
Say that again, Dalton.
Do we think Mike Evans is going to go for another 1,000 yards this season?
I think he will.
I do not.
I think
They'll
might.
force feed him it to get him it, if anything, but I don't think.
He needs.
As it stands, Mike Evans is not the best wide receiver on the Bucs.
No,
He's on his way out. He's on his way
He's
out.
on his way out.
on his way out, but I mean, he
He
think
literally got
deserves to
force
break
fed
the
the ball
record.
to get it 1,000 last year, and that was when Godwin got hurt, and he started to get the ball even more.
Yeah.
Once Godwin comes back, once McMillan comes back toward the end of the year, it'll be so many mouths to feed. That's the only thing is why I say that.
Yeah.
That's where I think he's going to start taking over, because then it's like teams are going to have to start compensating, like, because it's going to be who do you cover, and I do think teams are going to start at that point, shadowing over towards Godwin a little more, but then it's like you're going to forget about
teams aren't going to cover Godwin as much coming out. They're going to see if the ankles are right. They'll make him beat you first. Like they'll still double Mike and put single on Emeka and Godwin because they don't know if Godwin's ankle will hold up yet. But if Godwin comes back and his ankle looks fine, then you'll see it kind of roll more to Godwin, and then you'll get single on all of them.
Yeah, I think this offense now is going to be what we thought Jameis, Deshaun Jackson, Mike Evans, and Chris Godwin was going to be. That's what I think this offense is about to be.
Now, what I will say is the Bucs need to get that run game going, but against Will Anderson and them, I don't know if that's going to be likely because that run game was not good against Atlanta.
True. Yeah.
Final game now, Chargers-Raiders. We have Chargers looked good last week. Don't get me wrong. Madison be returned Justin Herbert into the MVP candidate. I don't know what that was about, but that was crazy.
It's a late night game for us. It's a late night game for us, but it's an early game because it's in LA. It's 3 hours behind.
No, Vegas. It's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas. It's 10 p.m. at night.
I could have been at that game. Damn.
I thought
I could have been at that game.
You could have been at this game.
LA.
Yeah, I'll tell you off.
I thought the Raiders went to LA.
No, it's in Vegas.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going Chargers in this one as well. I think Lamar and Hampton hot take goes over 100 in this game.
Justin Herbert, please do me well in fantasy. So, Chargers. Chargers, please.
That's your basis for it. I will say though, Gino looked good last week. Gino looked good. Max Crosby is going to be lined up against whoever Ronnie Stanley's replacement is. It won't be Joe Alt unless they roll Joe Alt back onto that right side, which I don't think is going to happen. Unlike last week where you had Chris Jones facing Joe Alt a little more, this week you're not going to see that with Max Crosby there. So I think if anybody could wreck the game for the Chargers, it'll be him. But I saw Travion Henderson kind of eat against the Raiders a little bit, but the Patriots O-line, they didn't run it enough to get that going. They tried doing a 3 backfield, but if they go with Amari and Hampton, that'll open up. And if not Christian Gun, that was the Patriots, my bad. If the Raiders, man, Kayshon Boutte ate them up. Yeah, Keenan, Quentin Johnson, and Ladd McConkey are going to eat them up, bro. So, yeah, give me Chargers. I
agree. All right. Who's ready for some take it or leave it?
Take it or leave it and hit me with that hot topic thing that you were mentioning.
All right. So first take it or leave it is take it or leave it. Billy Napier will find his groove against LSU this weekend.
Yeah, no.
Leave it. Leave it, put it on the back burner, and I'll say Billy Napier. See ya.
No. Yes. Actually, you know what? Let me not dismiss it all the way. There's a legitimate chance Florida could be super motivated after getting themselves embarrassed like they did, walk in and somehow beat LSU. With all that being said, oh no, that ain't happening. Give me LSU in this game.
Yep. Let's see. Take it or leave it. The Dolphins are on their way to the number 1 overall pick.
Yes, absolutely. Leave it.
I need to look at that Dolphins schedule.
You said yes, absolutely. Leave it. I thought you mean yes, absolutely. Take it.
Sorry. Take it or leave it. Duh. Yeah, sorry. Take it. Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Give me a second here to look at that Dolphin schedule. I just need to see something first.
While you're looking at that, look at the schedule because I remember in our video, Jordan, JP, I remember we talked about their schedule and we basically read through almost all their losses, and it was a good.
Oh my God! Yeah, shit.
Solid 8 or 9.
I will tell you this right now. Week 13, Sunday, November 30th, against the Saints at home from Miami. That's going to decide who has the number 1 pick.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The Saints aren't winning the first 4 games. Tyler Shuck will start, or the first 5 games. Tyler Shuck will start against the Giants probably. or against the Bucks.
Dolphins are going to win like some really weird games through weeks 4 to 8, or even from 8 to 12 at least. And they're probably only going to manage to win out of those between week 4 to week 12. They're probably going to manage to win at least maybe 4 or 5 games.
If anybody's going to win the number 1 pick, it'll be either the Saints, Dolphins, or maybe the Browns if they lock in on the tank.
Yeah.
But the Browns defense might steal them a game. So maybe the Titans. I'll say maybe the Titans too. I think that's going to be your like bottom 4 teams.
Yeah.
But I really do think that week 13 game against Saints and Dolphins, that's going to decide who has a number 1 pick.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
I can get with that. Oh boy, I might have to go take in that Bucks game on week 17, 3 days after Christmas. I'm gonna have to go take that in.
Mecca against that Dolphins defense, man, I might have to go see that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, the Bucks will probably be all healthy by then, gearing up for a playoff spot.
Hey, as long as Mecca's still getting his target, so I could start him in fantasy too, bro, I'm happy. That's the only reason I talk good about the Bucks right now because of Mecca. I got kind of fed up with it. The Bucks always take all the guys I like. They took Chris Godwin, they took Jalen McMillan, they took the Mecca. I was kind of getting annoyed with that nonsense. I guess the Saints took Olave, but then they decided to get him murdered.
Here's the next one. Take it or leave it. FAMU will find its identity offensively this weekend.
Nah, leaving it. They'll win, but it's not one because they got their identity.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna take this one because I'm gonna trust what Vaughn told me last night. I'm gonna trust what he told me.
What do you mean by finding their offensive identity? What do you define that as?
I define that as finding and distinguishing whether they're going to be a run team or a pass team, as well as establishing who are the playmakers on the offensive side of the ball at wide receiver.
All right, I'll take that. That's not bad. I thought you meant like when you say like running first, like you mean they're gonna like run over 200 yards as a team?
Oh no. That's not what I meant. I meant like they're gonna like. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna throw that one out there.
Now that you say that makes more sense. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Here we go. Take it or leave it. USF will upset Miami.
Take it all the way. All my chips are in. Yeah.
I'm leaving it. I'm leaving that one. I'm leaving that one.
Come on, buddy. Come on, peeps. You know you want to take it.
No. You ain't gonna mess up my parlay. I do think that I think this will be a good game. It's going to be a good game, but I will say Miami is not as bad as Florida. We knew Florida wasn't good coming into the season.
Yeah,
but USF will put up a very good fight, and this will be a good game.
If Byron Brown goes for 250 yards, 2 TDs, he'll be a top 5 pick in this draft. Whoa. And if they win this game.
Whoa.
If USF wins this game, Byron Brown's a top 5 QB in the draft. Not top 5, probably like top 10, but yeah. He'll be one of the first quarterbacks off the board.
That's
because he'll be a front runner for the Heisman. Even if they lose, he'll still potentially be a Heisman candidate. Because once they get to the conference play, he's going to be putting up absurd numbers.
Oh yeah, no, he's going to go crazy. I'm telling you, I still think that the American Conference, the AAC championship, will be USF against Tulane. Now, where will it be? I don't know, but I do think those are the 2 teams right now that they're on the collision course right now.
Yep.
All right, and then the last take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Clemson is walking into a trap in Atlanta this weekend.
I mean, we kind of already did this when we took Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. We did.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let me pull this one up here. Let me find it. I need to talk about this real quick for the NBA. So, Adam Silver, in his big, bald, bright, genius head, said that fans who can't afford streaming services to watch NBA games can still watch free highlights, calling the NBA a highlight sport.
It is.
Nah, I can't say that, man. If you go on and make this a highlight sport, I kind of said it already, but I'll say that if you make saying the NBA is a highlight sport and you're trying to exclusively remove watching the actual game, and when you watch highlights of a game, you're gonna not see the full picture of how good an actual player is, and it's gonna have like
That's
long
true,
term
too.
impacts when you say that, because you take away like all those little nuances of watching a game, like how defense will impact a player. Like you're gonna only be watching box scores, and then you'll think a guy who's actually like super good because you watch a highlight of him aren't gonna see that he's actually an inefficient shot chucker or something like that. And then you'll end up like with some really bad opinions and stuff, and it's gonna hurt the game more than it actually helps. I don't know what Adam Silver is doing. He's just so out of touch. I just want to bring that one up.
Interesting.
I mean,
I got one last
I will
thing too,
say-
but I'll let you.
Oh, go ahead.
Let you go. I'll let you go first, but I have one thing to say then too.
Oh, all I was gonna say was, I mean, like for me, it's like and I told Bishop this last week on Tuesday after we finished. Like, it's hard for me to get into the NBA because of the fact that, like, I don't know, like maybe it's just I grew up at a different time when like you could foul somebody hard. Like players played every night, you know. Like I remember watching Kobe. I was around to see Jordan. Shaq and Kobe Lakers. Like, you know, that Celtics team that beat Kobe, you know, like, and even Kevin Garnett's even said it too. Like, you know, guys played every single night, regardless of what the injury was. Now it's like, even if a guy gets a hangnail, it feels like guys don't play. So, I mean, to me, it's just, I don't see the same fire and intensity from this new era of players. But I mean, again, it's hard for me to grasp the attention. I watch the playoffs and the finals, but it's like night to night, it's hard. It's hard now to see it.
Yeah.
I would say this in response to that is like with the highlight thing, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because while you don't know what's going on, you also see like guys like Shea and Embiid and those like the foul baiters. You won't be seeing them shoot 20 free throws a game pretty much when you're watching only highlights, because they're not going to show that, so you won't know. It's like, hey, this guy averaging 30 points and he has all these cool highlights and stuff, but it's like, how did you get those 30 points now? And I can't kind of see where you're saying like you don't want to watch those games when you have to see those guys watching those 30 free throws also in the same thing.
Mm-hmm. And their viewership, the viewership for NBA is also
NBA
going down.
viewership right now is going
up. Really down. Hockey's going up. Oh, NBA is going this.
Yeah, dude. No, hockey's fun. I will watch hockey. Like I like again.
And Formula One. Formula One is nothing but like this because they just came out with that movie. I never saw it, but that leads me into what I want to say about F1 actually.
We're becoming an F1 podcast now. Let's watch it. Let's go. What are we talking about? I'm in. I'm ready to start.
Yeah, let me get you guys into it. It's cool. It's awesome.
I've heard cool stuff about
F1. The only issue about F1 for me is the time the races are, because I don't want to watch a replay of the race. I want to see it live.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Now,
you gotta either wake up very early or not. But so the Italian Grand Prix, the Monza Grand Prix was this past weekend, and Max Verstappen, who is now pretty much like an OG, like a goat in the world of things. Yeah. He broke an all-time record for a single fastest lap, which was 1 minute and 18 seconds and 7.92. The fastest ever in history. Yeah,
that's cool.
What
was the exact time again? Say that again.
1:18.792. So 1 minute 18 seconds.
Dude, that 120.
Dude, that
was a full lap.
A full lap, and his average speed was 165 miles per hour.
That's crazy. And he didn't blow his engine? No. That's crazy.
He drives that Red Bull. You gotta watch him. You gotta watch clips on like YouTube of him like driving that car, because everyone says, even other drivers that have been in the Red Bull racing car are like, I can't drive this. This car's not it. But then there's Max Verstappen that makes it look like it's nothing.
I'm thinking about 165 miles per hour. Like that has got to be scary.
These guys go into these sharp turns at like 80 miles per hour. You have to watch like clips of it, the qualifying, whatever. Just go watch some of it on YouTube, and I think I'll change a lot of people's lives here. Maybe a F1 podcast.
Dude, I'm telling on myself. I hope the feds ain't watching, but I mean, I've touched 90 before, and I've been like kind of nervous. I've been like, "Ooh, I need to throttle this down a little bit." Like,
hey, if you never hit 100 on the alley, what are you doing, bro?
You entered
I mean, they
Slipstream.
can't even hit 100 on the highway anymore because, I mean, highway patrol is out everywhere now.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, you can't do it anymore. I'm talking about like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
I think I did one time. I think I did. I mean, even then, that was scary,
it
too.
depends on the car going a certain speed. It's very different.
Mm.
Like 80 in a 4Runner is not the same as 80 in a car.
That's true. That's also
Now,
true.
80 in an F1 car might be entirely different. I think what you're talking about, Dalton, about how some people can't drive the Red Bull car. I think what happened was Red Bull, I have a feeling, designed that car with Verstappen. Like they took ideas that he had, probably, most likely. I don't know this for any truth. But I feel like they took some of his input and like what he likes in a car, and they put it to like kind of fit him better.
Pretty
Like
much.
kind of they like designed the regiment for them. I feel like that's more similar to like for him.
And every year and every season when it starts back up for all these Grand Prix up until the very last Grand Prix for like the championship and all that, every year rules change in the FIA, and also they have to design a different car. All these teams have to design a
If
different
it's a
car
requirements,
every
yeah.
year. Yeah, fits into the requirements. And Max just makes
Yeah,
every
F1 is
car
definitely
look
the most fun racing series.
Yeah.
Like when I say racing series, like I mean like between IndyCar, NASCAR, F1, GT racing. GT racing is like a special kind. Like unless you like casual hypercars, sport cars kind of thing, then you'll enjoy GT. But like if you like pure racing, circuit racing, then definitely F1 is probably the best one. I don't know. I never really got NASCAR too much. I used to watch it when Jeff Gordon and Jimmy John. We talked about NASCAR on the show between you and me, JP.
Yeah.
But like, as the years progress, like NASCAR is not compared to F1. It's kind of like, even in America, I feel like F1 is slowly taking over the American market.
It is because I mean, like a lot of people they talk more about F. My sister watches F1.
Yeah, like the F1 Grand Prix when it was in like Miami, Vegas.
Yeah,
Miami, Vegas, Texas. I think those are.
I will say, again, and this is also why Hard Rock Stadium is like my favorite NFL stadium. I love Raymond James, but Hard Rock's like my favorite. Like when you go there, you can just see the outline of the F1 track when you go to Hard Rock Stadium, and it's pretty cool to see. So like you see the F1 stuff along with all the NFL and college football stuff. And it's a sight to see. It's really cool. Honestly, if you ask me, national championship every year. If it was up to me, the national championship would be 1 year in Miami, another year in Pasadena. Those are the only two places I think the national championship should be. But like, it's a nice spot for F1 though too. If you want to go see a race, I mean, heck, even over in St. Pete too. That's a nice spot to go see a race.
Can I try and share this? Maybe.
Go ahead. While he's doing that, friendly reminder, this is our AP poll for this weekend.
I want to say, all right, since we're here, actually, while he pulls it up, let's see. If FSU wins, not FSU. If LSU wins, I believe they jump to number 2. Mm-hmm. Anyways, I don't know. Penn State really hasn't played anybody to justify that number 2 spot. Let's be real.
They didn't look good against Willie.
Oregon's gonna shock people when they play. I think that Oregon-Ohio State game might be the game of the year. That Oregon team, man, Dante Moore looking really good. When they pulled those pants on Oklahoma State down and gave them belt so bad. Like doing that to another, like we saw a lot of belt task games this past week, but those were like Division I schools versus like FBS versus FCS kind of games. Mm-hmm. But now Oregon gave BTA to another FBS Power 4 team, man. It was ugly what they did to Oklahoma State.
They play Penn State on the 27th in State College.
Ooh, that one might be good too. I think honestly, when they play, I'm taking Oregon in that game.
They don't play Ohio State in the regular season.
They don't? You sure?
Positive.
Bro, I would have swore they were playing Ohio State. Damn. That's crazy. Weekend, we should have had them.
This weekend they played at Northwestern, and then they got the Civil War against Oregon State.
They're going to beat Oregon State and Northwestern. Let's see. Damn, so there were only really two big games are just Penn State and Washington, let's be real.
Yeah, no, they've got a cakewalk to the Big Ten championship and to the playoff, pretty much.
Well, they'll see Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, most likely. If Ohio State handles business against Michigan. Michigan gave Oklahoma a good fight, but like Michigan, Bryce Underwood first big game there. Like I didn't expect too much in that game, to be honest. We didn't really talk about Michigan there, but Oklahoma's a good team, I think.
They are. I think they are. They showed it, honestly. They gave more than what I was expecting.
What did they have Oklahoma ranked as?
They have Oklahoma ranked as 13th right now.
And Michigan only dropped to 23rd. Yeah, if USF loses to Miami, they should not be ranked lower than Michigan.
I agree.
Because Michigan lost to a number, what I believe Oklahoma was like 16 last week, or 15, and Michigan was like 15. So if the number 18 was just to number 5, they should not drop that much.
They shouldn't. I mean, I think honestly, even if they lose by 10, they shouldn't. Although I don't think they're going to lose by 10, but I think it'll be close.
I think it'll be like, if anything, it'll be mostly like 7.
Possibly.
But all right, Dalton, you got us that video so we can get off.
I don't see it. I don't know why it's not coming up. I'm trying to share it, but nothing's happening.
Oh, here. What is it you want me? What do you want? Can you put it in the private chat? The link? Copy the link, put it in the private chat, and I'll pull it up. I think I know why it's not letting you do it.
Yeah, here it is.
All right.
All right, here we go. Now the audio might be a little wonky. But I'm gonna get through this ad before I put it up. No, I don't want notifications. Hurry up and get me through this stupid 15-second unskippable ad. I hate YouTube now.
While we're waiting for that,
I got it.
Prayers go out to Charlie Kirk and the family. But yeah. So.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I got it. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Y'all see it?
Yeah. So this is the fact. Yeah, this is This was in qualifying.
I'll just leave it like this. I don't know if the audio works or not, but
you just pay attention to that bottom left corner of the screen. Those are
so you said these turns at 80?
60, 80 miles per hour. Yeah. And usually on tracks,
I wish I could have had the audio.
There's like 2 to 3. Oh, you should hear the engines in these cars. They're insane.
Well, you know why the audio is not playing? Because I'm using the audio for the streaming of the podcast. Oh well.
But basically, throughout these sectors, there's like 2 or 3 sectors depending on tracks, and usually you'll get these within like at least 30 seconds, depending on the track. But the Monza Grand Prix is one for
almost
like
200 right there on that straight. This is definitely 80 miles an hour on these turns.
Yeah.
That's probably almost 100 probably on that turn.
These are doing 200 right here on these straights usually.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then that's probably like 80 right there. 70, 80. And for that tire, that right tire is shaking like crazy.
To start.
Wow.
That was his final time. 118. Yeah. That's insane.
I wish we could have got the audio. Oh, well.
Check it out for yourself.
Folks, that's going to do it for us this evening. We hope you've enjoyed as much as we've enjoyed bringing this to you. Again, countdown to kickoff will be at sometime Saturday whenever I get into Tallahassee. But yes, in closing, Ace Dalton, anything?
Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Tune into the countdown to kickoff with J Peeps on Saturday. Who knows what time? What else is there to talk about? I don't know. We are officially an F1 podcast now, partially. I don't know.
Partially F1. Get into it. Start watching it.
10 minutes.
I want to hook you guys into it.
10 minutes, I believe, on F1 for sure, minimum. College football, NBA, NFL. Hockey's coming up. Talk about that. MLB, nothing really right now. Playoffs coming up really soon. Next, 3 weeks?
It's almost October. It's almost October.
We'll get into that stuff.
Forgot baseball's coming to an end this month too.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're 165 some games.
Yeah, game just went final. Actually, the Cubs just beat the Braves 3-2.
I guess that's a shrug shoulder. Anyways, yeah, guys, we'll see you next. Well, you see JP's Tuesday. I have class office hours on that time frame, so I can't join until probably like October when that class finishes. But you'll still see me on Wednesday. Dylan and me will be here on Wednesday. You'll see Peeps Saturday and Tuesday.
Yes.
And with all that, be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Stay safe, stay blessed. JP's run that outro, and let's go home.